glasses are still left in a pristine condition, as well as the liquid bottles. No way! Hey explorers, this is such coincidence. So we drove past a cafe. It looked abandoned from the outside, so we went to the courtyard from the back. The door was open, we could open it, and right now I'm legit standing in an untouched abandoned cafe which closed down around 2014. This place is absolutely incredible. They wanted to renovate this place in 2015, but eventually it never happened because due to a lack of money. And yeah, it has been sitting here for years and years now. It's a very incredible spot. I'm gonna guide you around and enjoy watching this very randomly found spot. I'm not alone today, I'm still with Jan, friend of mine. Bro, this was such a surprise, really. Yeah, it's so special to find something like that yourself nowadays, because urbex is very popular, and yeah, it's just really hard to find some secret places yourselves. Look at the elephant. So the brand of the beer on the draft there was Jupiler. Also amazing wooden ceiling. And take a look, the decor, paintings, some plants, chandeliers. Must have been a very cozy place back in its days. And we were really hesitating because the opening times were still standing in front of the cafe. Take a look, this is just amazing how they made it. And even according to Google Maps, this place was still open today. Religious crucifix. But that's not the only thing which is crazy, because inside of this place electricity is still transmitting. Let's take a look behind the bar. As a matter of fact, the radio is also still working. That's why we were really hesitating. Is this place really abandoned? Well, I can assure you it is. We have been here for around 20 minutes now. I'm wondering if I can put up some music. Tuner. I don't hear anything. I think it's not linked with the sound system anymore. Over here, you have the cash register. All the glasses are still left in a pristine condition, as well as the liquid bottles. Man, how cool to find something like that yourself while driving to the next spot. Let's check out if the drafts are still on. No, tap water is not running anymore, but this one is still working. Unbelievable. They actually have to pay an electricity and a water bill if urbexes do that, because there's also still one owner, probably a relative, and they have to pay taxes. Man, where made all the coffee. Nowadays it's just filled with mold. I don't know if I can hear it right, but yeah, this freezer is still running and still cold. I don't know if you can hear it. There's even still some wine inside. And it's actually still cold. Unbelievable. So over here you had all the prices. You paid €3 for a beer. That's pretty expensive for Belgium. Normally it is around €2.50, €3. It's pretty expensive. In the other abandoned cafe we explored, it was a lot cheaper. If you want to see that video, there'll be a link up here. Check it out. This cafe was also very untouched and was great because on the troughs there was still tap water running. Actual old picture of people in the cafe. They were having really cozy times here. Must have been amazing. Let's bust the gates. So many trees and decoration. Really cool. Clock. Elephant. Was a little side part. Over here you could also hang out. You had a lounge seat. Those were the toilets. And of course for the man over there it's saying don't use, please. Wow, just amazing. Honestly I'm still flabbergasted that we found this ourselves. Really. Look at the palm trees there on the glass, the windows. Wow. That is a beautiful radio we have there. Ew, this martini looks disgusting. There's even dead flies inside of it. Those were the beers they served. Leffe, Hoegaarden and Stella Artois. 3 Belgian beers. Let's take a look from the back how it used to look like. It's very messy. You can still hear those were freezes. No way! Come have a look, man. Come have a look.
I have seen it.
Man, the freezer is just still working. There is someone paying electricity. And if you don't believe it's abandoned, look at the cobwebs I need to kill to open this.
You have a pancake.
Ah, full of mold. Well, last one. This is just unbelievable. This is the most untouched abandoned cafe I ever explored. Probably because we are the very first persons to find it. Hopefully it will stay like that. A lot of coke and beers. This is Palm. It's a typical Belgian beer. Special beer. It's really nice. If you ever come to Belgium, you should definitely taste it. Yeah, furthermore it's pretty messy here. Then over here we actually come to the living part of the owner of the cafe. There's an old picture, as you can see, with the son and his wife. Cabinet full of glasses, Belgian flag. Also still the products which are left. Mayonnaise, cocktail sausages, canned food, poster. This was the kitchen part. I mean, you can tell that in this part some people maybe found this place and messed a little bit around, or maybe even a squatter or a hoarder which found this place and eventually made it a little messy. But here in the back you can tell the place has been abandoned for quite some time. Look at the quantity of the cobwebs. Whoa. Those rooms look like they have been used for storage. Coca-Cola sunscreen. Even more crates with bottles. Of course, if you own a cafe. And I'm wearing my mask now because, as you can see, black mold on the wall. That's not a good sign. Yeah, they definitely tried to remove some stuff and save it. And then over here was the bedroom of the owner of the cafe. And also over here you can clearly see some signs that they tried to take care of the stuff, but eventually never happened. And that is an actual vault. And I think, oh, I can open it. Yeah, this was an actual vault, but it's empty, as you can see. I think we were not the first ones, and burglars already found this place. I don't know why, but there are so many elephants here. Some bottles of champagne. Stereo surround system of Sony. Even more champagne. This must have been a booming business back in its days, 6 years ago. This wardrobe is empty, but take a look in this one. Still all the clothes. The past occupant, the cafe owner. Marlboro Classics is the name of this gentle suit. Didn't even know Marlboro had clothes. Thought they only manufactured cigarettes. Well, now we know. Unbelievable.